What's up, YouTube? Hefe coming to you, Captain Awesome's Fish Room. Having a fantastic day inside the fish room, guys. I was off today. My boy was sick, as y'all know. I had to take him to the doctor today. Luckily, he didn't have strep throat. Unfortunately, he did have a respiratory infection. Not serious, not serious. We got him on some dime tap and stuff like that. So, I mean, he's kicking, he's cool, he's doing much, much better. Just awesome, awesome things. But what you're looking at here, ladies and gentlemen, I think I showed y'all this the other day, is my Aponogeton Madagascarensis lace plant. That's how you say it, by the way, guys. It's Aponogeton Madagascarensis, or you can just call it a lace plant. You know, whatever. Few updates before we get inside what I'm going to go over in today's video. Let's see, I have a few packages coming in this week. I know, guys, I know, I always say I have packages coming in, but hey, you know, when I find good deals, especially good deals from you guys, you know, I can't pass them up. I have to take them. I definitely have something really cool coming from the king of the planted tanks, Mr. Mom. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to do an unboxing. They should be here on Friday, so you know, definitely can't wait to get what I ordered from Mr. Mom, the king of the planted tanks. So, anyways, and as you can see, well, here, let me move out what I'm going to surprise y'all with here, and then I'll show you. As you can see here, the 10-gallon is no longer there. I broke it down, but maybe setting it up again, depending on the compatibility of something I'm getting in this week. So, hold on, guys. You can stare at the Aponogeton Madagascarensis. I'll just call it a lace plant. It's so much easier to say. Madagascar lace plant. Anyways, yeah, compatibility, so I may be setting it up again. It's a on-off type thing. I'm not completely sure. Big male jaguar, looking fantastic. Look at him. He's a little upset right now. I just put this divider in because for some reason, with my busy running around in my own head mind, I put my lace plants in there, and I didn't put a divider between this guy and these guys, and he ripped a few leaves off, pissed me off, so put a divider in there and said, haha, do it now. So, but he's looking exceptional though, guys. I mean, look at his eyes, look at that spotting. You know, just an awesome specimen. F1 Parachromis Maniguins, just looking fantastic. Speaking of Maniguins, let's come over here and see if I can show y'all my Motaguins. You can see one of the little bean eyes right there. Oh, them so cute. I can't wait till those guys grow up, guys. Look at that big old boy Midas in the back there, just looking exceptional. Did an underwater video of these guys today. Not sure if I'm going to upload it because I kind of forgot that I was doing it, and it turned into an hour-long video. I might edit it a little bit and, you know, take bits and pieces out of the whole video to make it a good video. I'm not sure. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know if y'all want to see something like that, and I'll be more than happy to do it. But anyways, you can see the Hygro deformis right here. A lot of people know that as water wisteria. It's Hygrophila deformis, growing exceptionally well, by the way. But anyways, back to the lace plant. I don't know if I told y'all how I got these. My buddy owns Fish Paradise up the street from me. Really great LFS. It's primarily saltwater, but he has some bomb plant tanks. He has some bomb plants for sale. He's the guy that I got that big old heaping pot of dwarf baby tears from. And he also has several colonies of some really nice crystal black, crystal red shrimps, guys. I mean, these things are exceptional. I don't know how to grade them yet. I don't know the grading scale of shrimp, guys, but I am learning them. And as my my buddy, the king of the planted tanks, would say, I'm really giddy about it. That was to you, Mr. Mom. Shout out to Mr. Mom, by the way. guys. I mean, this cat knows what he's doing. Just does an exceptional job with those plant tanks. Definitely someone to model your plant tanks after. You know, just, I mean, a wealth of knowledge with that guy. Not to mention, he's a tattooed fish keeper. I really dig that. And he's a really cool guy. You know, we'll see what we get from Mr. Mom later this week. My bulldog wants to come in and say hi. Macy, look at that. Oh, look at the gorilla nose. Oh, look at that puppy. Oh, you so old. Oh, yeah, you big old lazy dog. Got a booger on the eye. Ew. Oh, I love you too. Anyways, guys, I wanted to do a quick little feeding video with Micro Machine up here. He's really digging these krill. I'm trying to get him to come out more, so watch what he does, okay? What I do is I squeeze this krill up here, squeeze a lot of the air out of it so it'll sink a little bit and kind of float mid-water. Now, you can see him looking at me, okay? Watch. Now, as soon as I let it go, he should come up and pop it. So, let's see if he does it. Oh, maybe he's not going to. Normally, I've already fed him today, but normally he just pops out there and bam, just kills it. But he's going to be like Big Rig, you know, embarrassing me on camera, making me think that I'm not, you know, feeding him or whatever. But, yeah, well, that's okay. But, you can see him back there, guys. He is coloring up very, very much so. And, I mean, just looking exceptionally hot. And let's see, what else do I have as far as an update? I have some plants coming in as well. Not from Mr. Mom, but from another gentleman. So stay tuned for that. But the majority of this video, guys, besides my 6-7 minutes of rambling, is going to be this. Alright, you see my digital scale, my calibration kit, a little, you know, stuff like this. That's what these ferts are going to be measured with. Watch out, Mace. I don't want you to snip that, girl. Don't want you to snip the dry ferts. But as you can see here, they come with the stuff that I ordered. It came with 2 500 milliliter dosing bottles here, and I already got it all mixed up, guys. You know, I started filming it, but it turned into like almost a 30-minute video. Okay. But I'm going to show you basically what you do. I mean, all you got to do, turn on your scale, wait for it to zero out, guys. And when it zeroes out, what you want to do is you want to make sure that it's measuring correctly, okay? Just find a weight, or if you have a calibration kit like this, just get one of the weights out of there, and you can see right here, if I can get it to focus, that it says 50 grams, okay? 50 grams. Alright, so you want to set it on there. And you want to make sure that it goes within plus or minus 0.01 of weighing. So if it says 49.1 or 49.9, that's it. That's okay. If it says 50.1 or 50.2, that's okay. But if it's like 50.9 or anything like that, that's not okay. You need to calibrate it. Now with these digital scales, okay. If your scale is big enough, you can measure out this stuff. But let me tell you something, guys. This stuff right here, the Plantex CSM plus B, you have to measure out 40 grams of this stuff. 40 grams, guys. And when you measure out 40 grams, it's not going to fit on most of your digital scales. So, little trick of the trade here. What you're going to want to do is get you a little Tupperware container, you know, something like this. Put it on your scale, alright? And then you can see how it goes to 13.2. And then what you want to do is you want to zero out your scale with that weight on it, 13.1. So you'll zero out your scale like that. Now, it takes this weight off of the scale, but it's still there, but it zeroes it out. And then whatever ingredients you put inside of this, it'll weigh it. Okay, so say you needed 4.8 grams of whatever, okay? I just put the spoon in there. Then you have 4.8 grams and it's not measuring this cup. Or if you don't have a zero out button for your scale to zero out a weighing container, just find out, you know, like, find out what your container weighs. And then, you know, just make sure that you subtract it once you start getting close to what you need. So, you know, if it's 13.1 grams and you need 40, make sure you subtract 13 or add 13.1 to 40. Yeah, add 13.1 grams to 40 grams, and then you'll come out with 40 grams plus the weight of this container. And then what you'll want to do is you want to take this and then, you know, either make you a funnel or use a funnel, or you know, just very carefully pour it in, okay? Now, it says to use RODI water or bottled water, guys. Bottled water, if you don't have an RODI unit, is going to be much cheaper, plus it's RODI water anyway. And just get you one of the 500 milliliter bottles just like this. That way it's already measured out for you. Most people have these sitting around inside their house. And you want to wait until you get all of your dry ferts. You want to measure out one at a time, put it in the container. Measure out a different one, put it in the container, okay? Then you'll fill up your container with 500 milliliters of water. And then you want to shake it up like really good. Shake it up as much as you can until there's hardly anything left at the bottom. And then let it sit overnight, okay? Now these are the Green Leaf Aquarium ferts. They're from greenleafaquariums.com. You can see it right there if I can get it to focus. Right there, boom. greenleafaquariums.com. You can get, you know, all these different ferts. If you're going to do the PPS method, I believe it's called. Here, let me get the paper real quick. Let's see. Yeah, PPS, the PPS method. If you're going to do that, it's the Perpetual Preservation System method of fertilization. And you can go to greenleaf.com and you can print out the recipe. You know, step 1, blah, blah, blah. And then it tells you which ones you need. K2SO4, 29 grams. KNO3, 33 grams. KH2PO4, 3 grams. MgSO4, 20 grams. Then you come down here, the Plantex CSM plus B, you need 40 grams. And guys, when you think about grams, you think really, really small, but I'm telling you, when you measure it out, it is a lot, okay? When I measured out that Plantex stuff, and it also depends on the density of the fert too, guys. I mean, you know, you could have less of one fertilizer and more of another, and the lesser one could weigh more because of the density of it. But when I measured out that Plantex, it was like this far up, you know, it was like that much inside this container. So, I mean, it's a lot, guys. So make sure you use a container when you're measuring out your ferts. And then what you're going to want to do, you know, if you're going to follow the directions that Green Leaf gives, which I would follow because, you know, obviously they know what they're doing, you're going to want to shake it really, really well and then let it sit overnight. And then do it earlier in the day. That way, first thing in the morning before your lights turn on, that's when you're going to dose the fertilizers. And it's for a 10-gallon tank, it's 1 milliliter of each one of these. Each one of these here. The only thing I cannot find the recipe for is these two guys here. This isn't part of the PPS method. Is the Miller complex or micro complex. These are your micronutrients and your iron. I believe that's a micronutrient as well. But I can't find the recipe on there. So guys, if y'all know, you know, something I don't, I mean, I may have been looking in the wrong place, but if you know where I can find the recipe for Green Leaf Aquariums, iron, and Miller Micro Complex, please let me know. You know, I'd love to see that recipe because, you know, that's not part of the PPS dosing, you know, method or anything. But I do want to try these. You know, of course, I'll be trying them on a different tank because the PPS method, I believe, has everything you need as far as micros and macros and other nutrients and, you know, whatever, all that fun stuff. But it's really easy to do, guys. Super, super easy. You do have to do a digital scale. However, I tried to look this up. I had to buy this digital scale, and that's why I was waiting to do these for this to come in. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be measuring out a second 2 containers, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through with a 1/4 teaspoon, and gonna measure it out that way, and then on the next video where I actually show you me mixing it and stuff, inside the description I'm actually gonna post how many quarter teaspoons it is to this recipe. So so that way everybody doesn't have to have a digital scale. And it may not be like to the T exact, guys, but it will be very, very close. I promise you it'll be very, very close. And that'll just give other people the opportunity to do this method as well if they can't afford a digital scale. Now, with that said, guys, I can tell you that I paid, let's see, I paid about 12 bucks for this digital scale, guys. It measures grams, it measures carats, it measures troy ounces. I mean, this thing measures a lot, guys. It's digital, comes with batteries, has a 10-year warranty. It can measure 0.1 grams all the way up to 650 grams. And it's the AC 650 digital scale by AWS. It's an awesome scale, guys. I mean, it measures a lot. You definitely get a lot for your money. And this little cover that it comes with, you can also use this as a container to weigh. Just make sure you zero it out, guys. And if you get this scale, it does have the zero out option, and it's very easy to use. And the cool thing, unless it has a really rough shipment, is it comes calibrated. That's really cool. I thought it comes calibrated because I didn't have to waste 10 minutes of my time calibrating this thing. And if you buy a digital scale, you may want to go ahead and spend another 10 bucks to get you a little weight set like this, okay? It comes with the really, really tiny little, 0.0001 weight all the way up to 50 grams. And that's all you need, really, to calibrate a scale of this stature. I mean, this isn't really a high-tech, super hardcore scale or anything, but it gets the job done when you're measuring ferts, guys. Gets the job done when you're measuring the ferts. Super easy to use, too. So, yeah, guys, that's all I had for you today. I just wanted to show y'all that. I will do a video of, me measuring a little bit out, and then, I'll probably do the end of measuring it out and then pouring it in there and showing you shaking it up, and, what you want to look for as far as the powder left on the bottom, guys. And you want to leave it set for a while because it needs to all dissolve into this. And, just keep shaking it every once in a while, but once you let it set for about I'd say 8 to 10 hours, it's totally dissolved. I mixed this around 1 o'clock today, and there's nothing left in it. I mean, there's no little chunks of powder or anything left. So, yeah, guys, super cool stuff. Super, super, super excited about using this stuff. I'm going to be starting it in the morning. And I'll definitely do updates on it. I'm not doing the challenge ferts like my boy Mr. Mom is doing. But on two separate systems, you can compare the two and just form your own opinion that way. So yeah, so that's all I got, guys. I'll let you stare at the Ponegitans again, or the Madagascar lace plants. I'm sorry. With that said, guys, make sure you enter my contest. Super easy to enter, guys. Go back and check out my super awesome contest video that I made. Check that out. Enter the contest. Easy to enter. It's worldwide, guys, so anybody on this planet can enter. I don't care if you live in the ocean. You can enter as long as you have an address. But yeah. And with that said, guys, stay tuned for the unboxing videos coming this week. And this is what I'm doing. This is what I've done. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see y'all next time. Adios, folks.